Thank you.
Welcome.
Digital Priority Solutions. First ever free webinar and entitled Social Media Skills Unleashed. This is a simple overview guide for entrepreneurs, aspiring social media managers and marketers, and virtual assistants as well. I'm Sheena, and that's my partner.
And I'm Christine.
We always forget that. We always forget how to introduce ourselves. But yeah, I'm Sheena, and this is Teen. Yay! Thank you so much for being here.
Guys.
So, Christine, can you tell our viewers about what is digital priority solutions first before we touch base on our topics for today?
Yeah, sure. So it's like a quick overview of who are we. We are Digital Priority Solutions. So we are a startup companies face challenge of building a successful online presence to cope with the trends. And as we venture into the digital era, we Digital Priority Solutions aim to provide marketing tools and strategies that are up to par with global trends. And of course, we always look for fresh ideas and innovative ways on how to further assist our clients with passion. We are able to create and provide services such as digital marketing, graphic designs, video editing, and virtual assistants. And all in the name of providing businesses with the right tools and the right people they need to have the job done.
Yeah. And apart from providing those services, we at DPS also offers one-on-one consultations for marketing coaching with Christine here with Tin
Yeah.
Ferrer, our chief operating officer. She is our COO. And with me too, I also offer one-on-one consultations to further help fellow startups
Yeah.
to who would like to expand their online presence and learn how to actually do it. Together with consultation sessions, DPS will also launch online courses and webinars. This webinar with in-depth modules tailored to entrepreneurs, virtual assistants, and digital marketing specialists. Let's go to the main the main agenda for today. The main topic of our webinar was social media skills unleashed. So the topics for today for our webinar are branding strategy, content creation, setting up social media calendar, hashtags, engagement, and a little bit of introduction for paid ads. Because we believe that's crucial for your business, that's crucial for social media managers to know. Our first topic is branding strategy. When we talk about branding, Christine here is one of the best. I should say she's one of the best when it comes to branding. So this is her. This is her sweet spot.
Well,
So take it away.
so yeah, so as you can see in our slide, so technically branding is the process of building your company's identity. So in general, branding means your company name, your logo, your design, and anything that can identify your business products or services. It can be visual or not, as long as it talks about you, it talks about your company. That is branding. So I think most people, when they heard about branding, one of the things that they can thought of, it's the logo, it's the colors, it's the font, right? But it's not just about the designs, it's everything about
Mhm.
your company. What do you want to share to your clients or with your service or your products? So technically that is branding.
And as Christine said, it's not just about the logo, the colors, the fonts. It's more than that. It is
Yeah.
how you want your target market to know you. This is your identity. But so as individuals, as we as people, as a person, we have our own identity. So you want that for your brand. You want that for the business that you are building. And for social media managers and marketers out there, it is important that you know your brand, like you know your client's brand, that you know what is your client's message. It is important to know that because that will reflect on the content that you'll be creating for their social media, for the posts that you'll be creating, for the graphics, or as we go on, we will talk about engagement, and that is very important because if you don't know your client's voice or your client's needs or what your client is or your client's identity or brand, then you will fail in the engagement part because it's not the message that he or she would want to deliver. So let's go on. These are some branding strategy tips for you guys. That's what I'm talking about. You should know your brand's voice. So you should know your mission, your vision, your purpose, and your values. Well, for example, in DPS, we have a very good branding. Well, I mean, we our branding before I we established DPS or digital priority solutions. We made sure that we know what we are doing. Like we know our mission, and we our mission is to provide services to a clients, right? To provide knowledge and
Mhm.
to help people in the digital world. So that's our mission, and we envision that as the time goes by, because we are already in the digital era, we envision that traditional marketing would be like used less and less, and we will just focus on the digital marketing because this is really effective, and that's our vision. And then our vision too is to create something that will help marketers, that will help entrepreneurs. So that's what we're talking. That's why we have our webinar today because that's our brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will deliver the message that we want to tell you. The next one is to express your message.
Yeah, and with this one, with the expressive message, because since you already know your your brand's voice, it's time to know how you can send out your message to your prospects, to your audience, or to your clients. Here you have to introduce what are your specialty and why they have to choose you over the others. Because not just in traditional marketing, but also with digital marketing or everything, there is definitely a competition. So what makes you different from the others? If you are a freelance, what's unique about you that you will be proud of, that when your clients see that, they will know that, oh, that's the person that I work with. When they see that, what will be your, what will make you stand out from the rest of the crowd? Because definitely in digital marketing or everywhere is a lot of competition. So you have to make sure that you know how you can express your message or how you can deliver your message to them. So it can be a catchy tagline. You can work on a catchy tagline for you, or make sure that you will deliver what you promise to your customers or to your audience. And building your online presence, definitely. And of course, origin story. What is your story? Because I think most people now, if they read about like a good story, as long as they can relate, then definitely you can get the attention of other clients as well.
I would like to add something on the build online
Yeah.
presence. Well, for online presence, how would you build that? This is why we need social media.
Yeah.
About a lot of people are now in social media, and this is the best platform for you to establish your name, to establish your brand. How can you do that? And how can you not be so spammy about it? Important tip is to be the guru, to be the expert. If you are in the, let's say, spiritual coaching, then be
Mhm.
the guru. Like share what you have, share your knowledge, and share something to your audience, to your target audience, or to your target market that they will learn from. So everyone would like to like buy or hire people that are the experts, right? The people they trust. So be the expert, be the guru. You can do it. That's
Yeah.
for branding. And you need to prepare your visuals. And Christine is a graphic designer, and she actually prepare everything for branding. Whenever we have like a new client coming in, she'll be the one preparing everything.
Yeah, so from the logo, from the color palette or scheme, and of course the font. I think most of the startup companies, they are having trouble with their branding. They have like a really good vision, they have really good, values or core values, but they're struggling in how they can express their message using the visual. So what is that? Using your logo. And I think one of the mistake that when creating a logo is that we want everything there in the logo, like everything in design. Like we want to put everything that we think is really good. But you have to remember that your logo is can be as small as like a coin. So you have to make sure that your logo is simple, but it should reflect what is your company. And of course, the colors, it has a meaning to it. I mean, in
Like
Google, there's a lot of
is your
like,
favorite color? Yeah, go for it.
yeah,
That's your
if it's
branding.
true. I mean, that is you. That's your company. So I mean, if your favorite color is purple, it's neon pink or whatever, then I mean, just
Yeah.
go for it.
Hot
That's you.
pink.
That's hot pick. Yeah, because that's your personality. That's what branding is. It's about you. It's about what you want to share to the world.
Yes, and that is for branding. And the questions that you need to ask yourself is are do you understand your client's problem? Like, for example, you're selling pet food, you have a pet food business. So you should understand what's your client, what are your target market's problems? Like, what pet food do they need? Like, what are the pain points? So, and the second question is that can your service or product solve their problems? So, if, for example, they're looking for a healthier option, can your product do that? If yes, yeah, they're your target market. And do we share same values? Do you share like it this one it's actually kind of tricky because you see you everyone here at DPS everyone is our target market, everyone, but there are businesses or there are like other there
Individual.
are certain group of people that don't share our values. So it means it doesn't mean that they're not our target market, but it sometimes it won't work. It won't
Yeah,
work.
it's hard to work with someone that you don't share the same principles. You know,
Mhm.
if, for example, what we DPS is to help those people who are starting out. So if mostly if you are not into that, if you're not into helping people, then of course it will be difficult to work with. It will be challenging for us to understand each other.
Oh yeah, for example, in a spiritual or something in a business coaching business, if the business coach has this certain type of skills, right? This way she offers business coaching, and then her clients, if they don't like share the same of that, not really same values, but like the same mindset, your brand should represent your values.